For a long time ago, I had a secret passion.
And it's closer is better,
Okay,
I guess.
secret desire, secret passion. And nobody knew about it. It was truly a secret. And that was to live with an African gray parrot. The more I learned about them, the more eager I was to have this life experience. And so secretly I began looking online to do a parrot rescue. Well, if you're going to do a parrot rescue, you have to undergo some very severe scrutiny. They want to be sure that you can really live with a parrot. They are very bright, sensitive, and it's like having a perennial toddler crossed with a dinosaur. I mean, they're just very clever, quick, and so I thought, well, I've never had children, so I don't know that I can pass this test. And then one day, a neighbor came to me and said, Karen, I have an African gray parrot bird. You do? Yeah, where is he? I've never seen him. Oh, he's at my business. And I was thinking that he would really like living in your garden during this summer. And within 24 hours, r2ro and I were living together. He is my little husband. And
I'm the boyfriend.
And r2ro will vouch for that. So almost everybody in the building really liked r2ro, except one guy. And he made it his sole purpose to become very aggressive. I live in a 3-story building, and I live downstairs in the courtyard onto the pool area. So I sort of live at the spa, and the railing, the little garden is right there. Well, this guy decided he just did not like the idea of r2ro and his singing, so he started coming around, and he was like, thought he was secretly taking pictures and videos of r2ro. He's making noise. This little guy is really sensitive. So r2ro did not like this, and he went inside the house. He has the run of the house, and he went into the bedroom and started hiding out under the bed. Well, African gray parrots, and parrots are cavity dwellers. So typically they carve a nest out inside of a tree, and they make a hollow. So what he did was he went under the bed where he was really comfortable, and he started picking at the carpet. I didn't think that was going to work out very well, so I put magazines under the carpet, on top of the carpet, but under the bed, hoping that he would pick at those instead and leave the carpet. So I left them there for a while, and one day I said, I wonder what he's done under there. I'm going to go take a look. So I started to pull out the magazines one by one. I was more and more amazed by what I found. The way he had every single magazine, he had carved into it in a different manner. And I got so excited, I called Larry and I said, you must come see this. This is incredible because he's doing this in the darkness. So Larry came over and
I started looking at these pieces that he had done, and we'd also been having discussions about the parlous state of gallery art and installations and all that. And we realized, wait a second, here was a creation. Each individual magazine was different. I mean, some magazines were rendered sculpturally, some were silhouetted in interesting ways, and we thought this would be a good time to photograph these pieces so they would be enlarged and people could experience them larger than life size. And after that, we decided, what if I designed and produced a catalog? So that being done, I put together a catalog from the photographic works. I wrote an introduction. I had a friend of mine who's a PhD sociologist write a very hilariously deadpan introduction, complete with footnotes and references to artillery, Caligula. Caligula is somebody else. Anyway, so the whole point being is that it was a total send-up of the installation art, etc. The introduction goes as this. KDM Gallery curates a selection of recent installations and constructions by the transgressive and prolific composer-artist commentator r2ro. Now this is an acronym, a letter R, number 2, r2ro, because it's a street name, gives them cred. r2ro's new 16-work installation, Anacardiumphilia, comprises a comprehensive summary of this seminal artist's piercing vision. r2ro makes incisive, metaphysical, commentary-driven installation art in near total darkness, moving from critiquing fashion and society a la Audubon to take on the towering populist anti-hero that is Lady Gaga, a tragic figure whom the artist sees as a spurned lover whose grief turns to ironic rage. Fitness, fashion, politics, culture, and its mores are dissected by r2ro, known for his detailed, rather disturbing, sculpturally narrative installations. While r2ro's exhibition supplies plenty of rarely seen pieces to admire, such as his square theatrical backdrop Polo, 2011, you'll still find his most famous works among the loot. Be spellbound by the harsh brilliance of Interior 3 or the monumental chaos of House Beautiful 9. Beauty is hauntingly limned in Dior, while the catastrophic upheavals of the world economy are rendered with haiku elegance in Economist 2 this week. r2ro is solely represented by KDM Galleries of West Hollywood, California, and Bridgeport, Connecticut. At this point, I must add these comments from the foreword. The first quote is, "The enigma of the artist's image is considerable and is easy to be, or to pretend to be, baffled." Interpretations of r2ro's art focused on its content miss this distinction of is it art, etc. Instead of the medium, we must look to the artist's mode. r2ro's exacting method employs what we may call large particulate deconstruction. One of the things that's happened along the way is the ability to take a document and then to create a book and produce it yourself and have it available for anybody in the world who's near the interwebs to come and get it. And this was made possible by the sea changes in technology that really galloped along even in the last 5 years. So this catalog in its full color glory is available online, of course. But it's also a process by which we looked at the work of a very small, very sophisticated intelligence. And each of the pieces were done differently. And it was kind of astonishing. He would silhouette around people. I mean, Dean Carnay's he went up one side of his leg. Dean Carnay's is the endurance athlete. Sebastian Junger, the explorer who's, crocodiled, lower half has vanished. And we just thought this was worthy of having a larger audience look at, as opposed to the usual tired things that happen. Because his work is really done with a sense of humor, and we saw that and we wanted to share it with the wider world.
Tongue in cheek,
Yeah.
or beak. Oh, that's